The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com present Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Rail Splitter Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is an SBA preferred lender and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butter Burger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
And we're going to be ready to start this game, I think, Bob, in just a couple of minutes.
Lanphier led by their junior quarterback, number 18. He's a junior, Stefan Bladen. He's 6'3", 170 pounds. His running back is Jaden Crowder. He's a senior at 5'9", 210. Their fullback is Logan Payne. He's 5'9", 200. And he wears the number 22. His wide receivers are Romel Kirkwood. He's a senior, 5'11", 115. And Torian Rice. He's 6 foot 150. And this time, it's time for Coach to check today's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. And Coach, let's take a look at those key points of the game.
Okay, our keys of the game, the same as we thought last night. Ball control. The more the Railers can keep the ball on offense, the better chance you have to win, of course. So they're going to try to cut down on any mistakes and move the ball up and down the field as often as they can. That's number one. Number two is contain on defense. Contain and do a good job of tackling. And that's how you stop an offense, is by good tackling and contain their running backs. And then number three we had last night was to beat the heat. Well, today I guess we're going to say beat the rain. I don't think rain will be a problem, but as long as the weather holds like it is now, it's very cloudy and overcast. But we'll get this one in, and so So those are the keys of today's game, and Lincoln's getting ready to receive the opening kickoff.
Thank you, Coach Ken Schweitzer. That's today's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty, and we look to see who is back to receive the ball for the Rail Splitters is number 2, and that is Kenai Carson. Kenai Carson's a senior. He's 6 foot 170 pounds, and alongside him is his brother, Keon Carson. Keon, the veteran leader in offensive yardage for the Rail Splitters. He's a senior. He's 5'8" and 150. And kicking it away for the Lanphier Lions, it'll be Max Fishburne. He's 5'9", 220-pounder. And, of course, all our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. That's Chicago Street Rentals, your kickoff sponsor. And Big Max Fishburne, 5'9", 220-pounder, getting away to kick it away from his own 40-yard lines. The officials are in position, and we wait for the whistle and the approach for the kickoff for the opening game here for the 2023 campaign for the Rail Splitters. Here's the boot. It's going to be a short one. Good field position by the Rail Splitters at the 43-yard line. The man that pounced on it for Lincoln was number 33. That was Owen Grant. Grant, the senior, with the sure hand, 6'1", 175 pounds. And that is going to be our first first down of the year. That's the way we like it, baby. Sponsored by Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, for the Rail Splitters at their own 43-yard line.
I'm not sure, Bob, if that was intentional short kick or he just didn't get a very good toe into it, but Lincoln, as you said, has great field position.
Gabe Smith split wide to the right. Out of the gun, here's the handoff to Keon. It's fumbled, and Stevens dives on it. They missed their first handoff, the handoff from Darren Stevens to Keon Carson, and so that's a 4-yard loss back to the 39-yard line. So now it's going to be 2nd and 14 for the Rail Splitters. They choreographed that play probably all through practice, and the early nerves of the game got to them.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, because we've seen that play for a couple years now, and they just didn't make the exchange that time.
Wing formation, man in motion. This time they hand it to the fullback. Out of the backfield comes number 11, Peyton Bunner, and he's got a nice gain. He got it back to the original line of scrimmage to the 43-yard line, so now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Peyton Bunner, as we told you, a junior, 6 foot 200-pounder, off that right side of the line behind Tate Johnson and Joe Dom. And
Bunner had a great summer. His coach is telling us that he had a great summer preparing for this season and looking for big things from Peyton.
This time Gabe Smith on the near side, and there's a flag immediately on the snap. Looks like one of the Railers may have encroached. We'll have to see what the call is.
I think it's on the defense, actually. I think it's I don't know if they jumped or just lined up offside, but it's going to be a 5-yard walk-off against the Lanphier Lions.
Well, that's a good call for us. We'll take that, and they move the football up to the Lincoln 48-yard line. And Lincoln quickly to the line of scrimmage. Darren Stevens, the veteran's got the snap. Hands off. Around the side. That's Kenai Carson. He's got a first down and more at the 40. There's a flag, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown, but there's a flag on the field. Beautifully designed play. Kenai Carson around the left side on the handoff from Darren Stevens, but a flag back at the Lanphier 43-yard line.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a penalty on the Railers for a holding on the block here on the outside.
And that's what the official is calling. At the infraction was at the Lanphier 43-yard line. Kenai Carson, a lot of speed around that left side. Got some good blocking, but unfortunately the hold, they'll march it off a 10-yard penalty, and that's going to go back into Lincoln territory at the 42-yard line. So now, again, it's going to be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters at the 47. Here's the snap. Stevens fakes the handout, rolls out to his right, looks for his target. It's Gabe Smith. Now, Kenai Carson comes under it. He can't handle it. Keon Carson. Ball was there. He just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, well, if anything, the defender, he had him beat, and he got a hand up trying to make that stop, and got over the ball got over him, but Kenai just couldn't hang on. Or that was Keon. Couldn't hang on to it.
Great blocking coach by the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. He rolled it a little to his right, had plenty of time to throw, and then heaved it down the field.
4th and a fever now for the Rail Splitters. At their own 47-yard line. Lincoln's going to go for it. Gabe Smith split wide to the right. Peyton Bunner, the fullback. Go ahead, Coach.
No, a lot of confidence in the defense going forward here this early in the game. And
handoff, Keon. He's got to get around one man. He heads for the sidelines, along the sidelines, and it's going to be close.
There goes another flag. There's another flag on the far sideline now.
Wow. He was dead meat in the backfield.
Yeah, I'm not sure he got to the stick for the first down or not. It was close, as you said.
But unfortunately, yeah, if it holds, it's a first down, but there's a flag on the field.
Yeah, let's check out that flag.
10:27 left, first quarter. You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter football from Memorial Stadium in the capital city of Springfield, Illinois.
Now they're waving off the flag, so there is no flag, but I don't think he got the first down yardage. So it's going. I think they've. No flag on the play. Okay, he did get it.
And that's the way we like it, baby. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters on the far side hash mark. Keon Carson running out of harm's way. A lot of guts by the coach running it. Here's the snap. Stevens hands off Bunner, and he's hit right before the line of scrimmage. Going to be about a 1 yard loss. Peyton Bunner got the handoff from Darren Stevens. Shelby on the tackle for the Lanphier Lions.
Lost about a yard on that.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Big guy coming off the field there, number 64. I think that's the guy you were talking about, Coach. Jalen Day. He's a senior, 6'4", 400-pounder for the Lions. I'm glad he's off the field.
He fills a lot of space.
Washam snaps it to Stevens. He hands off. Kanai Carson, left side, looks for running room.
Oh, face mask. Yes, they got it.
Stays on his feet. Kanai Carson about ready to break loose there, and one of the Lions grabbed him by the face mask, and he comes up with his helmet off, but he's going to be all right.
Yeah, that was right in front of the official, right in front of us. We saw that too.
Rail Splitters with those white helmets and the white jerseys with the green numerals. The Lanphier Lions with the black jerseys, very sharp with the orange numerals and the orange stockings. And the penalty deep into Lanphier territory. Face mask, intentional face mask is going to bring the ball all the way down, and that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the Lanphier 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Rail Splitters.
That was a big one, and because actually that was Kanai carrying, right? Yeah,
yes.
He didn't really have any place to run, and the face mask kind of saved us there.
Jace Washam quickly up over the football for the Rail Splitters. He's a junior. Here's the call by Stevens. Hands off the left side for the Rail Splitters. That is Kobe Glenn getting the call out of the backfield. 6 foot, 185-pounder, number 18, Kobe Glenn on the run for the Rail Splitters. And let's see what he picked up. He got to the 26, a 3-yard pickup for Kobe Glenn. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rail Splitter. 2nd and 6 make it. Stevens into the huddle. Gabe Smith splits out to the right side. Kanai Carson tighter to the left. His brother Keon behind him on the wing. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Oh. It's a reverse on the right side. Well-planned play.
Oh, yeah, he got
and the Rail Splitters going to go to the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Rail Splitters. And on the touchdown for Lincoln, that was Keon Carson. He's a senior, 5'9", 160. That was a reverse, Coach. You call it.
Yeah, he double handoff there in the backfield, and he made a clean exchange, and he got past one defender and took it into the end zone. 26-yard touchdown.
That's a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. And now Lincoln's will attempt the extra point, and that's going to be our fine kicker, Angel Harrow. Harrow will attempt. That'll be the hold and the kick, and it's a line drive, and it's off to the left side of the ends of the uprights. So that's going to make the score. Lincoln Rail Splitters 6, Lanphier Lions 0 with 8:35 left in the first quarter, and we'll be back.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
here at Memorial Stadium, Coach.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice drive by the Railers. They used 3 minutes and 25 seconds from where they started on their own 43-yard line. It was a 7-play drive. There was 3 penalties involved there, 57 yards, and the first score. That extra point try was a little rushed. The snap was a little high, and by the time they got it placed down there, the kick was off to the left.
And that was a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. And now our fine kickoff sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals, brings you the kickoff. They're located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Angel Harrow, our fine kickoff man, he's a senior, 5'9", 150 pounds, and he'll kick it away for the Rail Splitters from their own 40-yard line. Good long kick, and it's going to go back, and it's caught back at the 2-yard line. And here comes Lanphier out with the football. A nice kick. Runner first tripped up, and then he's hit. First he was tripped up there by number 1 for the Rail Splitters. That is Christian Brown, and the man that hit him was Peyton Bunner before he went down.
That was a nice kick, Bob, and a nice catch. He reached up over his head there inside the 5 and made a nice two-handed catch before he ran with the ball. And good field position for the Lincoln defense right now.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Lanphier Lions. And their fine quarterback will take over control for them. That's Stefan Bladen. Bladen out of the shotgun. Waits for the snap. He's got it from his center. Here's the handoff. That goes to his sophomore running back, and a good defensive play by the Rail Splitters. That was Trey Brown Sanchez, 6'2", 180-pounder.
And that was Colby Glenn on the stop, Bob, for a loss of about 3 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Lanphier Lions on their new home field in their black jerseys with the orange numerals. Lincoln defense up on that front line. Evan Wackendorf, Frank Sanders, and Owen Grant. Oh, pulled the railer. Wackendorf got pulled off sides there. So that's going to be a 5 yards for Lanphier. And the coach, if you make a mistake, you immediately come to the sideline. So a substitution is going to come in, and that's been a tradition for the Rail Splitters. You make a mistake, you come out.
Yeah, it's very early in the season, but those are the kind of things that, you've practiced all fall on, and just hate to see it happen.
Here's the snap to Bladen. He's going to throw a good rush by the Rail Splitters. Yeah. That's Owen Grant. He's the first man in there to take him down back at the 20-yard line. Ran into Owen Grant and Kenai Carson, Coach. Last summer, they were out fishing on a creek. Probably be relaxing before the big season.
Well, they might have been fishing tonight to get that quarterback, but a nice rush. He had no time to look for a receiver and stopped him for a 6-yard loss.
3rd and 15. Railer defense is on the mark. Wackendorf back in there for the Rail Splitters. Here's the snap, high snap. He's got it, wants to throw again. Good pressure by the Railers, but a good block and a catch. And that's going to be a first down for Lanphier. A nice catch, nice pass. Tackle made by Peyton Bunner. Also in there to help out was Christian Brown. That was number 21 for the Lanphier Lions. Shaughnessy Hatchett, the junior, 6'4", 210, made a nice catch, Coach. 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 45. Bladen again out of the gun. He's got the snap. Hands off to his fullback, and Owen Grant's there to wrap him up. Owen Grant, the defensive end, the senior, 6'1", 175, picking up some tackles early.
Yeah, that was a nice penetration by the Lincoln defense to get into the backfield and stopped him for about a 2-yard loss.
Owen Grant's father was a Division I wrestler, so Owen's probably learned some moves from him on how to wrap somebody up, throw him to the ground. 2nd and 12, 2-yard loss for the Lions. Bladen waits for the snap. He's got it. Good pressure, and that's Grant again, I believe. Yes, Owen Grant on the blitzkrieg. Knocks him down at the 36-yard line.
Well, Owen Grant lines up as a defensive end there, Bob, and I'm not sure he's getting touched there, but he's getting penetration and reading the play and made another nice tackle.
Owen Grant, 6'1", 175, does a lot of work in the weight room, and the key to Owen Grant is his speed off the ball. Very quick, the left defensive end. 3rd and 17 for the Lions. High snap, good pressure by the Rail Splitters, and a pass out in the flat, and a great tackle out there, and that was Angel Harrow from his linebacker position, stops the Lions, and they're going to have to kick it away.
Yeah, that looked like maybe it was kind of a screen pass they were trying to set up, but Harrow wasn't fooled by it, and he was right there to make the tackle after the catch.
So the Lions going to have to punt it away, and that's going to be Logan Payne. Payne will be the man that will kick it away for the Lions. Nobody back for the Rail Splitters. I don't know if they are presuming the fake, Coach, or...
I think they just want to put a little pressure on here.
And a lot of pressure and a short kick, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Good field position for the Rail Splitters. It's going to be in Lanphier territory around I'd say about the 49-yard line.
I think the Railers' philosophy there is put the pressure on him, and he won't kick it very deep, and so don't worry about a return and take it where it goes.
That's a Chris Coyne first down, and that's a short kick. So Lincoln, that's the way we like it, baby. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down at the 40-yard line, the Lanphier 40.
Yeah, so that's great field position for this second possession for the Railers, and they're on their side of the field on the right hash mark. So we'll see if they try to run that jet sweep that they like to this side with the wide side of the field here.
Gabe Smith split here to the near side, and you may have called it, Coach. He might be out there to be a blocker or a decoy. Wing formation, Rail Splitters, far side hash mark. Keon Carson, they fake the handoff to him. Darren Stevens rolls out to his left, throws a line drive across the middle. He's got his man, and that is number 7 for the Rail Splitters. That is Ryan Frugier, the tight end. Ryan Frugier with a nice catch from Darren Stevens. Frugier, a senior, 6'3", 185 pound, and that's the way we like it, baby. A Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down again for the Rail Splitters at the 26-yard line. Stevens out of the gun, waits for the snap. He's got it, hands it off to Keon. Keon looks for running room. He's got a couple of blocks. He's up for a first down along the sideline, spun out of bounds, stays on his feet, and he's spun down at the 10-yard line. Keon Carson with a lot of speed around that right side, very elusive, and another first down. A Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. The Railers on the march again, 1st and 10. Could be 1st and goal, Coach.
Yeah, I can't see where they're placing. I think they're placing right on the 10. That was a 16-yard run by Keon.
Wash him up over the football for the Railers. Snaps it to Stevens. This time he hands it off to Kanai Carson on the left side.
He's in.
Kanai Carson, the 1-2 punch the Carson brothers. With 4:19 left in the first quarter, the Rail Splitters lead it 12-0, and that is a Joseph Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters.
That was just a nice sweep to the left side. He got some nice blocking on the outside right there, and had a chance. It could have been a clip, but the Railer, I can't tell who was out there, but he didn't block in the back. Made a nice block there and stalked him, and then Kanai, as you said, went around the left side for a 10-yard touchdown. Coach,
this time the Rail Splitters going for the 2-point conversion. And now is that a timeout? Timeout, Lincoln. When Lincoln has a 12-point lead, 12-0, and Lincoln going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with more Lincoln Rail Splitter football.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual, and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
Another Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. They lead at 12-0. Coach called a timeout, called the guys over to the side. They were going for a 2-point conversion here on the near side hash mark. We're going to find out pretty soon what the play is going to be.
Yeah, after missing the kick on the first one, they want to get that point back. So going for 2 here. Off the 3-yard line. They moved the ball to the left hash, which would make you think they're going to try to run to the wide side, to the right side.
Gabe Smith split wide to the right. Stevens looks over at the sideline again. Darren Stevens, the senior quarterback. Now he calls Gabe Smith back in to a tighter. He calls him back to the left side of the field on the short side. And now Stevens ready to go. Gets the snap from Washam. Going to keep it himself. Looks for running room. Dives into the end zone. What do they call?
I don't think he's in.
They're going to take a closer look.
I think they're marking it just outside the line.
So he didn't make it. Darren didn't make it. He was looking for an opening there, and he dove right at the last second. So
I think he might have. I don't know if he got the ball across. I think his knee probably hit before he got the ball across.
So the Lions will take possession of the football on the kickoff, and kicking for the Rail Splitters will be Angel Harrow. Back deep for the Lions, that's the young sophomore Trey Brown Sanchez. He's 6'2", 180. He brought the ball back the last time. A couple of other guys back there. Number 14 is Ramel Kirkwood. He's one of the wide receivers. He's a senior, 5'11", 150-pounder. And the kickoff, of course, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. It'll be our senior, Angel Harrow, and he had a good kick last time, Coach.
Yeah, down inside the 5. I'm sure he'll do it again.
Here's the approach from the 30, the boot from the 40, and this one he was even same. A repeat dropped and now picked up. Sanchez has got it, trying to run up the middle, and he's wrapped up and tackled. Nice low tackle for the Rail Splitters, and that was Ryan Frugier on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
That's the Railers did a nice job on kick return. The team did a nice job of filling their spaces and played the ball and made a nice stop there inside the 20. So good job by the kickoff team.
Here we go. One of the players running off the field for the Lions. They've got 2 receivers split out on each side of the field. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Good defense by the Railers. And they sack him in the backfield.
Yeah, there's a flag on the far side.
That was Ramel Kirkwood. He got the handoff from Bladen.
Yeah, quarterback kind of juggled the snap momentarily at the beginning, and that might have disrupted the timing a little bit. We've got the ball on the 15 and see what the penalty is.
The Rail Splitters have come out playing some tough football. Illegal procedure against the Lions.
They'll probably decline that.
And as Coach told you, ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Going to be second down for the Lions.
Railers defense doing a nice job of getting penetration, Bob, getting into that backfield and keeping them away from that line of scrimmage.
Showing a lot of speed, very disciplined. 2nd and 15. Here's the snap and the handoff.
Stay outside. Oh.
Try to contain, no, to the outside, and that's that big play you're talking about, Coach, and a nice tackle there by Kenai Carson as he knocks the running back Sanchez out of bounds. But that's going to be a first down for the Lions. Yeah. That's what you warned about, Coach, the big play by the Lions.
Yeah, and I think one of our defenders thought he was being held in there, and he might have been, but they didn't call that, and he's just got to keep playing. You can't worry about what the officials call or don't call.
The outside linebackers for Lincoln are Tate Johnston and Jaden Gully. The inside linebackers are Bunner, Glenn, and Harrow. Here's the snap. The handoff, up the middle, nothing there. Nice hit there by one of the Rail Splitters. We'll try and pick up who it was. I think it was number 51 for the Rail Splitters, Tate Johnston on the tackle.
The Lincoln interior line there, they're doing a nice job of plugging up the middle, Bob, and there's no running room between the ends, the defensive ends.
You're right, Coach, and you were a defensive coach for years. You can see all that. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Lions. Out of the gun again. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it up the middle. He's got his man at the 30 to the 35 on the run for a first down, and finally taken down at the 48-yard line on the tackle for Lincoln. That was Christian Brown, and another first down for the Lions. They keep busting those big plays. Very dangerous. The Lincoln Railers lead at 12-0 here in the first quarter with 2:54 left, but the Lions on the move now, 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, when they can find a receiver open, when they get a pass to him, if he doesn't get tackled right away, there's some running room, and they got enough speed to make some yardage.
Number 18, the quarterback, Stefan Bladen's got the snap. He's going to keep it. Fake the handoff. Throws it up the middle. Shoestring catch.
Incomplete. He was open, though, but yeah, he was trying to roll to his left, and that's hard to throw. Roll.
Bladen's got the high snap again. Hand off, and there's Owen Grant. Yeah, Owen Grant, the first man there, and he's got help coming. But Grant was the first man there to stop the running back.
Yeah, there was a little bobble there. Almost thought Grant was going to take the ball away from him, Bob, but he made a nice hit there initially and got a lot of help from the rest of the Railer defense and threw him for a big loss back to the 43.
3rd and 16 now for the Lions. Bladen looks for the sideline. He's got the play. He's got the snap.
You know he's throwing.
Rolls out to his left again. Oh, tipped away.
And he caught it.
Caught it.
Nice defense.
Oh, that was for the Rail Splitters. That was Jaden Gully, the outside linebacker, the junior, 5'11", 180. I didn't see the tackle, but Gully made the big play and tipped it away.
Frank Sanders was in on the stop, and I'm not sure if it was Bunner or someone else there with him to stop him. But, yeah, great defensive effort there for the Railers.
And there's a name right there, Frank Sanders. You'll hear a lot of him throughout the season. He's pretty much the nose guard for the Railers. 6'4", 205, and he's very quick. He's a junior. We saw him in a lot of tackles last year. Lions going to have to punt it away. And their punter is Logan Payne. Payne, the punter for the Lions. And again, nobody back for the Rail Splitters. Nice snap. And it's blocked on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Keon Carson. Touchdown, Rail Splitters. They blocked it. Keon fielded it like a shortstop and took it into the end zone.
That was a great pickup by Keon.
18-0, and that's another Joe Ryan Country financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters as Keon Carson's got his second touchdown. His brother's got the other one, and it's 18-0 Rail Splitters with 1:10 left in the first quarter.
There was 3 white shirts in there on the punter, and they smothered him and got the ball. And as you said, Bob, it bounced backwards toward the goal line, and Keon just scooped it up just as you reported it and took it in for the touchdown.
It happened so quickly, I didn't get the Rail Splitter that blocked it, but you'll see it on your TV or replays. But yeah, very nice.
So I think I don't know where he scooped that up on, about the 15-yard, I don't know what it was, pump block return.
So it's going to be Aiden Crane on the hold. Here's the snap, Angel Harrow, and they blow it dead. Blow that play dead. So, wow, what a turn of events there. That was a lot of fun.
Well, when Lincoln, we talked earlier, they don't put anybody back on punts to catch a punt, and they want to put the pressure on up front, and some teams they're going to be able to do that, and this is one of them, and they did, and finally got the block. They did. That's a third attempt, I think, and that time they finally got it.
Now the Rail Splitter's going to go for the 2-point conversion. It's going to be
that's going to be on the procedure on the Railers.
Stevens was up under center. We're going to try a quarterback sneak for the 2-point conversion. And
that's going to be 5 yards against Railers.
So we're going to have to try it again. Just hand it off to one of the Carsons. They'll take it in.
So the ball is back on the...
Angel's going to attempt the kick. It'll be Poole on the snap for the Rail Splitters, the sophomore. Crane on the hold. And Angel Harrow, he's usually money in the bank, and that time he's right through dead center, and that'll make the score. Rail Splitters 19, Lions 0. We'll be back.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
I apologize. The Rail Splitters lead 19-0, but, Coach, we have a new sponsor, and that is the Mellow Cream sack for the Railer defense. Ooh. And I believe there's 2 sacks by Owen Grant, if I'm not mistaken. And that young man will receive 2 different sacks of donuts, 2 donuts in each sack.
Wow. Lucky guy.
And again, Mellow Cream snack. Here's the kick, a line shot, bounces up to the player at the 17. He's at the 30 on the run to the 35, and he's taken down. The tackle for the Rail Splitters made by number 13 for Lincoln, and that is Jaden Gully, the man that blocked the pass, and now he makes a big tackle there on the kickoff. But good field position for the Lions at the 39-yard line. That was my mistake. I apologize to Mellow Cream. That's a Mellow Cream sack for the Rail Splitter defense. So we had a couple of those.
There's been several sacks, I think, here. They're going to have to.
Yeah. And that kickoff was by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. And here's the handoff. Rail Splitter defense holds. Original line of scrimmage was a 39, and a group of Rail Splitters in on the tackle.
I think Tate Johnson was the initial tackler there, Bob, and then they got help from other Railers.
A lot of guys there. Tate Johnston, number 51, as Coach said. Kobe Glenn. Good defense by the Rail Splitters. 42 seconds left for the first quarter. Lincoln leads at 19-0. Ball at the 40-yard line. Bladen, the quarterback, sends a man in motion. High snap. He gets it, and then boom, tackled. He's sacked.
Peyton Bunner.
And that's a Mellow Cream sack for the Railer defense.
That was a high snap. The quarterback had to reach up for it, and they kind of bobbled it, and that gave Bunner enough time. He's got some speed anyway to get to him before he could do anything else with the ball for the big loss.
That's 2 glazed donuts to Peyton Bunner. Now it's going to be 3rd and 16 with 9.6 seconds on the game clock, on the quarter clock.
I don't know if they took a timeout with 9.6. I'm not sure they meant to do that, but they're going to wind it now and run it down. So that'll be the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, 3, 2, 1. The score is Lincoln Rail Splitters 19, Lanphier Lions 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Get ready to start the second quarter. Lincoln Rail Splitters lead the Lanphier Lions 19-0, and this is very unofficial. Bobby V's Lincoln Rail Splitter fans in attendance here. It looked like 89, Coach. You can double check that if you want.
That's no.
You got a pair of binoculars.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, I might have missed a couple down there. Well, let's make it 91.
Okay.
All right, here's the play. Lanphier rolls out, pass tipped away. Nice play there. That was number 18 for the Rail Splitters. Kobe Glenn made a nice play as on the first play from scrimmage. Lanphier rolled out to their left, their quarterback Stefan Bladen, and he tried to hit a receiver, but Kobe Glenn went up and nicely tipped it away. Kobe Glenn's a senior. He's 6 foot, 185-pounder.
Yeah, he had good field position against the receiver there, as you said, Bob, and just tipped that away. It's going to set up a 4th down and another punting situation for the Lions.
4th and 16. And Logan Payne waits for the snap from their long snapper as we start this second quarter. He's going to run with it.
Yeah.
Around the left side, he's got running room. Oh, boom, nice tackle. Penalty on the play, but a nice tackle there made by Jaden Gully. Saved the first down, and that's pretty much a textbook tackle there, Coach.
Yeah, we'll see what the call is here on the penalty. I thought maybe I saw a clip, but I'm not sure that's what they're going to call. But, that shouldn't have been a surprise after the Lincoln put so much pressure on and blocked the last one. I think the penalty is on them, and Lincoln's going to just take the ball where it is, I think.
Jaden Gully is a junior, 5'11", 180. He hit Payne as a senior, 5'9", 200. He wrapped up the bigger man, and it was a nice textbook hit. And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it. And we like that big tackle there by Jaden Gully. Rail Splitters, 1st and 10. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and they come up to the line of scrimmage. If they're on that line of scrimmage, the guards are Joe Dom and Evan Walkendorf. The tackles are Tate Johnson and Zach Poole. And the center is Jace Washam. Maybe a timeout on the field.
Yeah, surprising timeout here, 12 seconds into the second period, but
and we'll take a timeout with the Rail Splitters. They lead at 19-0.
Not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
And 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Lanphier 44-yard line.
Bob, it's been a fast-paced game so far. There are 3 scores for the Railers in that first period, and they get to the line of scrimmage and execute. Done a nice job here early.
Darren Stevens, a fine quarterback for the Rail Splitters, got the snap from Washington. Hand off to Keon Carson off the right side. He's up across the 40 to the 38-yard line before he's tackled by a couple of Lanphier Lions. Ramirez on the tackle for the Lions. Ball at the 30. Go ahead, Coach.
No, 5-yard pickup. That's not a lot of running room there, but Keon still was able to pick up 5 on first down.
2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. Here's the snap. This time it's Kenai Carson. Kenai Carson going to take it out wide, and he fights his way, stays up. A good struggle there. Gets across, looks like the 35-yard line.
And Kenai just got a great block from his brother Keon there to get around to the outside, and he struggled trying to get that first down stake, and I think he got it.
You said it right there, Coach. I think two brothers fight harder for each other.
Yeah, maybe so, but he had a great block out there on the outside.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it. Kenai Carson on the first down, and as Coach told you, the block from his brother. Fake the handoff, and this time it's going to be Bunner down to the 25. That's Keon. I'm sorry, they faked the ball to Kenai and handed it to Keon.
We got a penalty in the backfield for the Railers, so I think that's going to go against Lincoln.
Keon got it out to the 25-yard line. I like the looks of that new field.
Oh, yeah, it's a beauty. I don't know how the kids like playing on artificial turf or not. Maybe they do.
So with the penalty, the ball all the way back now to the Lanphier 44-yard line. So a long ways to go for the Rail Splitter. The 24-yard line is the first down marker.
Yeah.
So they got 20 yards to go. 1st and 20 for the Rail Splitters. Washam up over the football. Dom off to his right. Here's the snap to Stevens. And now Keon hands off to Kenai. Kenai up the middle. He's got a first down and more. He won't go down. Kenai Carson is one of those guys, you can have 2-3 guys on him, and he just won't go down. And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby.
He got into the secondary, and somebody grabbed his shoulder and turned him a little, but he broke through that, Bob. And as you said, he fought hard to get that first down marker. That was another little reverse from his brother. Handoff went to Keon, he handed back to Kenai.
Kenai's a completely different ball player this year. He's a senior. He's grown and he's been in the weight room. He is tough to take down. Stevens out of the gun, that wing formation. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Stevens rolls out to his right. Looks for his receiver. Incomplete. Intended receiver there was Kobe Glenn, but good coverage there by the Lions.
Well, he threw behind him a little bit. He got, I don't know if he got in a hurry or what, but he got the ball behind Kobe. He didn't have a chance to make that catch. He was kind of open there a little bit, but going back to Kanai, last year he was predominantly a wide receiver, and they've moved him into a wing position now, and so he's much more prevalent in the run game.
I'm betting in the wind sprints that it's the two brothers are pretty much out there leading the pack.
Could be.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but 2nd and 10. Attention for the Rail Splitters. Man in motion. This time the handoff is up the middle, and that is Kobe Glenn.
Yeah, they've got a nice complement there in the backfield with the Carson brothers, and then you got Kobe Glenn, and then I think Peyton Bunner carries occasionally too. So it's good combination of runners.
And if you run off that left side of the line, that Lincoln line is 6'6", 300 Zach Poole and 6'1", 360 Evan Wackendorf. Stevens with the football out of the gun, 3rd and 7. This time he gives it off to Keon. Keon with the straight arm, and he spins backwards across the 10. Let's see what kind of yardage they give him.
He's short of the first down, but he's close. Going to be 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Rail Splitters. 9 minutes left in the second quarter, and the Lincoln Rail Splitters lead the Lanphier Lions 19-0. What a ball game.
Yeah, it's a great start to that first quarter, and then they're trying to knocking on the door again here inside the 10, trying to get a first down and or a touchdown.
All right. I know Ma and Pa and my sister Teresa are listening to this one up in heaven. This time, Stevens going to come up under center. Here's the snap. Quarterback sneak. He's got it and more. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, that's when you got some nice size up front, Bob, and then you get your quarterback up under the center, you're almost assured of getting a couple yards out of it, and they did right there.
8:16, now the clock moves, 8:12 left first quarter. 1st and goal, Rail Splitters at the nickel. Here's the snap to Stevens. Hand off, that's Keon Carson. Dances, stays on his feet, still dancing, but I don't think he got any yardage. Good defense that time by the Lions. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, they spread it out pretty good. If they can contain Keon, they got a better chance of cutting down on his yardage. But a lot of his yardage when he gets outside the defense, and he's very good at that too.
Looks like they gave him a yard, maybe half a yard, and they know he's coming. 2nd down, 2nd and goal for the Rail Splitters. They come to the line of scrimmage, near side hash mark. Jace Warsham over the football. Stevens. He's got Glenn behind him. This time he fakes the handoff.
He's keeping it.
Now he's going to keep it, and he picks up a little yardage.
That sure didn't look like a planned play.
I don't think so.
I don't think he had anybody to hand off to. They were running by him, and he didn't give it to anybody. And then all of a sudden he says, guess I better run it.
Yeah. Darren was looking around like he was in traffic, hoping he didn't get hit by a car.
he got a yard or so out of it. But
3rd and goal for the Rail Splitters at the 3. Kobe Glenn behind Stevens. Here's a man in motion. This time, that's Kobe Glenn. Going to be close.
I don't think he crossed it with the ball. He kind of got spun around and looked like maybe he was in backwards, but I don't think the ball quite broke the plane.
4th and goal at the 1.
Yeah, you got to.
Here they come. Stevens this time comes up right up under the center. Washam, quarterback sneak, and that's into the end zone.
There's a penalty, though. It's going to be procedure against the Railers. It went too fast.
Illegal procedure. Dang.
He went too fast. Didn't give the line, I don't think, a chance to get set. And that was part of the design of that play is to make it a quick play. But I think it went a little too quick, and the Railers weren't set.
So
it's 4th down now.
4th down.
On the 5. That'll be interesting.
Well, we still got the ball. Got another shot at it. Rail Splitters lead at 19-0. You're listening to 96.3 FM on your radio dial. and however else you're getting this game. Here's a snap. Stevens rolls out to his left, looking for Kobe Glenn. Now he throws it up the middle. No, intended receiver.
Threw it too high.
Ryan Frugier just threw it too high.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing. That drive started, I think, in Lanphier territory, and they got right down to the 5, got down to the 1 before they had a penalty that set them back, and weren't able to convert on that 4th down pass.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 5-yard line. Take a look at that Lincoln defense. 3 men up on the front line: Evan Walkendorf, Frank Sanders, and Owen Grant. The 5 linebackers are Tate Johnston, Peyton Bunner, Kobe Glenn, Jaden Gully, and Angel Harrow. The safety is Christian Brown, and the corners are Gabe Smith and Kenai Carson. Stefan Bladen out of the shotgun, right on the goal line. Here's the snap. Hands off to the running back there. Boo, he's tripped up. I didn't pick up who got him, but that was a nice tackle. Flipped him over end. Yeah, right to the goal line of scrimmage. I think maybe picked up a yard at the most on that. 2nd and 9 for the Lions. 5:43 left to the half.
Sometimes when you're deep in your own territory, it kind of limits some of the plays you can call here. You just got to try to be safe and keep the ball, keep possession.
Here's the snap. A high one into the end zone.
That'll be a safety.
2 points, Lincoln.
Safety for Lincoln.
And we don't have a safety sponsor, so we'll just give it to all of them. Chicago Street Rentals, Chris Coyne, Mellow Cream, Joe Ryan, and Grau Incorporated. We'll just give it to all of them at safety.
That 2 gives Lincoln 21 points now, and they're going to get the ball back from a free kick, either a punt or a place kick there from the 20. So Railers will have possession again.
And ME Realty, they get a chunk of the safety. So we get our points back that we lost, so it's 21-0.
Yeah, we've got 3 touchdowns. And
a weird way of getting the extra points.
Yeah, we'll take them. Yeah, I got to put that on there. Safety.
Well, Rail Splitters, what are they doing here? On the safety.
They kick from the 20.
The 20, okay. I'm not used to that play. Fishburne going to kick it away from his own 20. So Kenai and Keon are back around their own 40-yard line. Okay. Now they're bringing somebody else in. Bringing in a new kicker. This guy is going to be, this is number 21.
Boy, Lincoln's
Shaughnessy Hatchett.
Lincoln's receivers are really deep. I don't know. They must think he can kick it deep. Maybe he can.
Here's Shaughnessy Hatchett on the approach. And he just pops it up.
Got to catch it. It's a live ball.
And
there
it's caught at the 50.
Harrow.
That's Angel Harrow. You're right, Coach. And he's up around the 41-yard line. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. And that's the way we like it, baby. At the Lions' 41-yard line.
Well, they were ready for that. That was not too deep. It was a short kick and way up in the air, and he made a good job. Harrow did a good job of catching it. It was a live ball.
Harrow's a lot larger than last year. You can tell how they've grown from their junior to senior year.
Well, a lot of these kids did a lot of hard work in the summer, over the summer program, Bob, and in the weight room and on the field. And so far, it's showing pretty good right now.
Gabe Smith split here to the near side. Wing formation. The Carson snap to Stevens. Hands off to Keon. Keon at the 40. He's at the 35-30. Spun. 25. Down at about the 24-yard line goes Keon Carson.
And he got some nice blocking on the perimeter also.
Flag on the field, Coach.
Oh, I missed it.
He did. He got some good blocking. But deep in the Lincoln backfield is a flag.
And that's going to call it back. It's got to be a little bit of a disappointment so far here in this early part of the season or of the first game is a lot of penalties.
And we said that last night driving over here, that probably be a lot of penalties in the first game, and it's true. It's just the nature of the high school game. Lincoln leads at 21-0, 5:16 left in the second quarter. Going to be 1st and 20 for the Rail Splitters. As Mrs. Eberly told me in Spanish class, that's 1st and 20. Oh. I believe.
You remembered that.
I remember that. And here we go. Washam going to snap it to Stevens. Darren Stevens. Hand off, and now Keon gives it to Kanai. Kanai off the right side behind the big guys, and he just will not go down. He picked up some good yardage there, just fighting his way, spinning and keeping his legs going.
Yeah, there wasn't a ton of running room there for him, but he made some yards, and as you said, he wouldn't let him take him down. It took more than one tackler to get him to the ground.
You see guys like that over the years that they're just, you could have 2-3 guys on them, and they just won't go down.
Yeah, that was a nice run. He picked up most of that penalty yardage. He got about 8 on that run.
2nd and 12 now for the Rail Splitters. Stevens, the lone man in the backfield, hands off to Keon. Keon on the right side, looks for a run around. Got a nice block at the 40 to the 35. At the 30, no flags on the play, and Keon wrestled out of bounds at around the 27-yard line.
Peyton Bunner made a nice block out there. I think Kanai was blocking out there for him on the outside, and maybe even who else did I see out there?
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it.
Ryan Fruget was out there blocking too.
Oh, no, Keon's hurt. He's on his knees in pain.
Yeah, he might have had a cramp or something. I don't know.
Let's hope that's all it is. Number 24, Keon Carson, down on the deck. Trainers out there from Lanphier, 2 Lanphier trainers out there. And now he rolls over on his back, holding up his right leg.
Yeah, I think it may have a cramp.
I hope that's all it is.
Yeah.
Thought that was more than likely going to happen last night, but
yeah, but it's still kind of humid out there today too. I think it's not, the temperature's not as bad as it was yesterday, but there's still humidity, and we're late in this second quarter, so they've been running hard here for a while.
They're bringing water out for the officials, and that's nice. Both the trainers for Lanphier out there and coach out there talking to Keon. 4:07 left in the second quarter. He can take the rest of the second quarter off.
Yeah.
Once they get him up. Rail Splitters lead at 21-0. I'm going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual, and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottage's Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage-front apartments all provide...
Well, the good news is Keon's walking off the field underneath his own power, and we're still not sure what happened, but he's got a good gait walking off the field.
Yeah, I'm speculating either a bit of a cramp or maybe a little ankle twing there or something, but I think he'll be okay.
So it's going to be, that was a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. In the backfield, Peyton Bunner on that wing formation. Washam will snap it to Stevens on the 1st and 10. Kanai goes in motion. They hand it off to Bunner up the middle. He gets some nice blocking. He's up around the 20-yard line. 7-yard pickup there by Peyton Bunner. They just took it right up the gut.
He had a nice hole there. The offensive lineman opened a nice hole for him, and he got there and picked up some extra yards on his own. Big first down, about 7 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. 3:39 left for the quarter. Trying to pick up who's on that left wing now for Keon. Kanai is on the right. Now Kanai goes in motion, and they hand it off to Kanai. He dances. Now he swings it out to the side, and he just doesn't want to go down. And they finally wrestle him down.
Pretty good pursuit that time by the Lanphier defense. He wouldn't go down, but they kept stringing him out to the side, and might have picked up a yard on it.
They're going to spot it at the, the 19?
Yeah, just inside the 20.
So it's going to be 3rd and a deuce for the Rail Splitters. 3:02 left for the half. Lincoln leads at 21-0. Darren Stevens looks off to his right, waits for the snap. He's got it. Here's the handoff in the backfield. Good defense there. That was Peyton Bunner with the ball, but good defense there by the Lions. Stopping from the first down. May have picked up a yard.
Yeah, they still got a good yard to go, I think, to get it. But
Down and 1 for Lincoln.
Yeah, that time the defender didn't really get blocked. He got there to the line of scrimmage just as Peyton did and made the stop.
Shobi on the tackle for the Lions. Going to be 4th and 1 for Lincoln. Gabe Smith splits it out here wide to the right. Stevens going to come up under center. Washam will snap it. Quarterback sneak off the right side.
Second effort.
Got a good push. You're right, Coach.
Yeah, he was initially stopped there right as he took the snap, but he kept driving his legs, Bob, and then bounced away and got the first down.
And that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Clock on the move. 2:08 remains for the half. The Rail Splitters up by 3 touchdowns. Stevens out of the gun. Waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off Bunner. Bunner off the right side. Got a little running room. He may got about 3 out of that, up around the 11-yard line.
Yeah, there's running room initially at the line of scrimmage. It closes in a hurry, but not before they can get 3 or 4 yards, and you'll always take 4 yards on a first down run.
So it'll be 2nd down for the Rail Splitters at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 7. Bunner picked up 3 yards there. Stevens waits for the snap. Man in motion. Now he's going to roll to his right. Looks for a receiver. Got a man. No. Threw it a little bit too high. That was Kobe Glenn.
Yes, so far he's had a little trouble overthrowing some of his receivers. You know, his accuracy isn't quite there yet, and not necessarily a problem because, you know, as you said, first game, you got to get those kind of kinks out, but overthrew him just a little. He was open.
Yeah, and Darren's a cool customer. He's one of those guys that likes to go fishing by himself to relax. I ran into him fishing on Kickapoo Creek.
Sounds like you do a lot of fishing, Bob.
I just do a lot of hiking, and I run into fishermen. Lone man in the backfield, Stevens. Looks to the sideline again. 3rd and 7 for the Rail Splitters. At the 11. Here's the snap.
Come on.
And off, and that is...
He's close.
Going to be close. That was Kenai Carson.
That was an interesting call there. They waited and Stevens kept looking over to the sideline, Bob, and I'm not sure if that was a decoy or what, but then they finally ran the play, and Kenai got it down. Where is he? Inside the wall.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down.
Yeah.
That's the way we like it, baby. 1st and goal at the 1-inch line.
Yeah, he's right there.
Almost took it in.
Let's get it in.
Stevens going to come up underneath center for the quarterback sneak.
Take it. Yep.
Goes off. Oh, he got busted.
Yeah, he didn't need much.
Oh, man. They of course, they know what's coming. Touchdown, Lincoln.
All right.
Darren Stevens on a 1-inch touchdown. 27-0. And that is a Joe Ryan Country Financial Lincoln Rail Splitter touchdown. Darren Stevens took it in from the 1-inch line with 1:04 left in the second. 27-0 Rail Splitters. Angel Harrell will attempt the extra point. It'll be Zach Poole on the snap. On the hold, it'll be Aiden Crane. Soccer style. Harrow, ball's down. Boot is up and through the uprights. That'll make the score 28-0 in favor of the Rail Splitters. That was a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. We'll be back after this.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy.
Kick it away. Yeah, here he is on the approach from his own 40. He busts this one's a little bit short this time. And they drop it in the backfield. Now they pick it up. Here comes the pursuit by Lincoln, and the first man there for the Rail Splitters, I believe, was number 32. I thought it was 22 at first. That was Owen. Was that Owen Grant? Is that 33?
I kind of missed that, Bob, but...
that was Grant. It was. I'm almost 3/4 of a century old, so I guess I ought to wear.
Where are your glasses?
Well, I don't think they work from that far away. They're just reading glasses. I think that was Owen. I apologize.
I was conversing with one of the coaches here as he's coming down from up above, so I missed that play. But.
So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions. 57 seconds. We're in the red on the clock. Stefan Bladen's got the snap. Wants to air it out.
Look.
Good. Picked off. That's Christian Brown. Picks it off. The first interception of the year for the Rail Splitters. And Brown takes it deep. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Rail Splitters with 48.9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, Christian Brown's playing that deep safety spot, Bob, and he read the throw from the quarterback. There was also coverage over there from the cornerback. And the ball just kind of hung up there, and Christian jumped in, made the nice reception, and a nice run after that. Lincoln's under a minute, but they got a chance to put another one on the board here. The ball's on the 6-yard line, maybe.
Rail Splitters in those all-white uniforms on the road with the white helmets and the green numerals. Maybe trimmed in red. Hard to tell from up here. 48.9 on the clock. The Rail Splitters lead it by 4 touchdowns. Darren Stevens waits for the snap. He's got it. Man in motion is Keon Carson off the right side, and he's got a touchdown. Keon Carson, 6-yard touchdown. That's a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. And they now lead it 34-0 with 44.2 seconds left in the first half.
Well, Keon wasn't injured very badly.
No.
He kind of got back in. We thought maybe he wouldn't come back in at the end of the quarter, but he did.
Said, I think I'll score another touchdown.
Yeah.
It'll be Poole on the snap. There's the hold, and the kick, soccer style, through the uprights is good by Angel Harrow, and that'll make it 35-0 in favor of the Rail Splitters, and we'll be back. Short, off to the right side. Nice catch. Boom in the tackle at the 35. And the tackle for the Rail Splitters made by Aiden Fry. He's a junior, 5'10", 160. Nice textbook tackle there by Aiden Fry.
He wrapped him up well and put a shoulder in there. Yeah, very nice tackle.
Well-trained football players for the Rail Splitters.
Well, a little better field position for the Lions here. They want to just get to the locker room here with 41 seconds to go. Last time they tried to throw a bomb and it got intercepted, so I think they'll probably play it safe here, keep it on the ground.
Coach Matt Sokowski's got to be happy. There's a fumble. Rail Splitters are on it.
Wow.
That was a unforced error, and the man that popped on it was number 51, Tate Johnston for the Rail Splitters. I saw him coming out of the rec this year out of the weight room.
Yeah, well, that was just a mishandling of the ball in the backfield between the quarterback and his running back, and ball got loose, and Tate was right there to make the recovery.
Ball at the 31-yard line. A lot of big plays by the Rail Splitters in this one, and they've got a chance to score again with 35 seconds remaining in the first half.
I don't think we'll see anything fancy here. They're just going to...
Timeout Lanphier, and we'll take a timeout. The Rail Splitters lead it 35.
The heart of memory care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage-front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
In the first half, and been in quite an exciting first half, to say the least, Coach.
Yeah, it's we kind of suspected, it's an experienced team against a team with not a lot of experience. So, and that has shown out here on the field here in this first half. But the Railers have been doing a lot of things good. Run the ball well, take advantage of some turnovers, and turn those into scores. And hence, we got a 35-0 lead here with 35 seconds to go in the half.
Lanphier comes out of that timeout. You can almost tell by their body language that they've been taking a whooping in this first half.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. And Jace Warsham comes to the line of scrimmage over the football. Darren Stevens out of the shotgun, wing formation. Kenai Carson goes in motion. Stevens rolls out to his right. He's got Dom blocking for him, and the pass is picked off right at the end zone. 5-10, and a tackle
nice
out there about the 12, and that was a great tackle. That was Kenai Carson on the tackle, but the interception by the Lions right at the goal line.
Yeah, that ball was just underthrown a little bit. He had somebody deep in the end zone, but he underthrew it a little bit and gave the defender a chance to pick it off.
So the Lions have got 23, about 24 seconds left to score in this first half. And Lincoln defense been doing a fine job here in the first half. They're back out on the field. Frank Sanders, number 69, 6'4", 205, a junior. He's in the middle of that line up there in the front. Angel Harrow cheating up a little bit, and they just got the clock.
Knee. I was just thinking, I wish somebody would just take a knee and get us to the halftime, and they did.
And we're on the way.
Yeah.
Rail Splitters lead it 35-0. And the final countdown here, 10 seconds left to make it official. Both teams heading to the locker room. Lions slowly walking off the field. Officials taking their hats off, trying to cool off, and that's it. There's the gun at the end of the first half. And as I said, the Rail Splitters lead it 35-0. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com present Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Rail Splitter Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is an SBA preferred lender and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football from Memorial Stadium. And we want to thank our halftime sponsor, Grau Incorporated, 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. That's Grau Incorporated. They've been around since 1953. I was only 5 years old then, Coach.
Yeah, I was only 4.
You were only 4. So phone 217-735-4444, and you can get a hold of somebody on Chris Grau's team, and they're going to take care of your vehicle for you. So the Rail Splitters lead it, Coach, 35-0 to halftime. Can you believe that?
Well, it was a good first half, first game of the season. A lot of things went right. They had a few hiccups along the way there, a few penalties. But by and large, a great first half for the Railers. Scored a lot of points, a lot of positives to be talked about and gone through. And we've got some statistics here, but I think maybe first we'll go through the scoring. Lincoln got on the board early in the first quarter with 8:35 left in the game. A 26-yard touchdown run by Keon Carson. A kick for the extra point was wide and failed. The second score there in the 4 minutes and 19 seconds. A 10-yard run by Kenai Carson. Again, that time the Railers ran for the extra point and didn't get that in. So it was 12-0 after the first 2 touchdowns. Still in the first quarter with 1:10 left. The Railers blocked a punt, a Lanphier punt, and Keon Carson scooped it up, went about 15 yards. I'm not sure about the yardage on that, but for the third first quarter touchdown for the Railers, made it 18-0. This time Angel Hara did kick the extra point. It was 19-0 after the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Lincoln first score came with 5:28 left in that second quarter. On a safety, the Lanphier was set to punt, and the snap went over the punter's head. And I'm sorry, it wasn't a punt. It was a quarterback. He went over the quarterback's head, and the Railers recovered it in the end zone. That 2 points made it 21-0. And then at the 1:04 second, the 1-yard run by Stevens, Darren Stevens. They got down inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. He took in for a touchdown, made it 27-0. Another Harrow extra point, 28-0. And then with only 44 seconds left, a 6-yard run on a TD run by Keon as he came back in after a little slight injury, but he was fine. Came in, took it in for 34-0, and the kick by Harrow, and it was 35-0 there right before the half, and that's how we are.
Well, you know what that means, Coach Schweitzer, that your ME Realty list of the game got an A+.
I guess it did. Got to find where that was to review that.
A lot of guys picked up some donuts in that first half.
Yeah. I don't know if we get any, but a lot of players did. Ball control, the Railers did control the ball. Got some stats here. Time of possession somewhere along here. The Railers had it for 14 minutes and 36 seconds to 9 minutes 24 for the Lions. Controlled the ball, contain and tackle. I thought, one of the things that we always wonder about is tackling. I thought the Railers did a nice job at tackling most of the time, and they contained the offense of the Lions for the most part. So that's a plus there. And then beat the Heat. I don't think we have an issue with Heat today like we might have last night. Three. I'd say we got A's on all of those, and so it's a nice first half for the Railers. We got some individual statistics here also. On the rushing side, Keon Carson carried the ball 9 times for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. His brother Kenai, he had 8 carries for 69 yards. He had a touchdown, and then Colby Glenn carried 6 times for 17 yards and a touchdown. Peyton Bunner 4 times with 4 carries for 10 yards, and Darren Stevens 3 times he carried the ball for 4 yards. Passing, the one thing offensively that maybe didn't go quite as much as they liked. 1 for 6 on passing for 14 yards and 1 interception for Darren Stevens. The 1 reception was to Ryan Fruget for 14 yards, as we said. And then Christian Brown had an interception there late in that first half. So what else we got statistically saying? Total yards for the Railers for the first half, 194 yards, only 18 for the Lions. So defense is doing their job. Lincoln had 6 penalties, which is probably more than the coach wants to see. Know whether it's first game or not. Lincoln had a couple sacks for 12-yard loss. And I think those are significant. Lions were 4 for 7 passing the ball, so they had a little bit of success there throwing the ball. But by and large, the Railers dominated that first half.
An excellent halftime report for the Grau Incorporated halftime show at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. I know Chris Grau and all his employees are proud of those first half stats for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, I think the coaches staff, they're going to find things to be critical of, and that's what coaches do. You got to look for things to improve, and there are things out there that need improvement, but by and large, it was a good first half to open the season.
Of course, we always want to thank all of our sponsors, and while we've got a chance, we'll mention them. The Carpet House, of course, the Carpet House have been around with us since I've been on the radio back in '75. They've been around forever. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Culligan Water Systems. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Headline Salon. The Lincoln Printers. Mary Todd's Hallmark. Timbercrest Veterinary Services. Culvers of Lincoln. Eaton Corporation. Lincoln IGA. Schneider Chiropractic. Culvers of Lincoln, I already mentioned those. Schneider Masonry United Community Bank, Bees Landscaping, Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care, and Timber Creek Village Assisted Living. So quite a few great sponsors for us, Coach, that keep us on the air.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. This is, for us, it's kind of a fun thing to do, to be involved a little bit and get to watch the games. And, appreciate everybody that listens and tunes in, watches, and the sponsors that make it happen.
Yeah, and Jim Ash, he gives us the call every year. He wonders if we're going to show up, and we do. Yeah. And, of course, we couldn't do it without Lloyd Kirby.
Who?
Some guy that walks around here with all the equipment.
Lloyd, yes.
I guess you could call him the engineer, and that one game you were gone in the driving rainstorm, where was that, in Zion?
It might have been, yeah.
He came on the air behind me, and I thought it was Jack Buck, it was unbelievable talent he has. And, of course, Joe Lee back at the station. She keeps us on the air.
Pretty good team of people getting these games on for the fans to listen to.
Yep, and both teams still down in the locker room. And, of course, the Lincoln Rail Splitters lead it 35-0. Kind of an unusual game, a morning game on a Saturday. But like you said, according to the weather, we had to do it that way. Officials walking back out on the field. We're going to take a timeout, and then we'll be back in about 3 minutes with some action here from Memorial Stadium. Thank you for listening. We'll be back. Rail Splitters lead the Lions 35-0.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
The heart of memory care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
The newly refurbished Memorial Stadium, we're up in a brand new press box, and the Rail Splitters lead it 35-0, Coach. And Lions are going to get the ball to start this second half. They're out going through their warm-ups, and the Rail Splitters got to be very proud of themselves.
Yeah, I think they got to be pleased with the way they play, but I'm sure the coaches emphasize that, it's just a half. You got to play a second half, too. And so they're going to challenge them to come out and with the same enthusiasm and the same desire that they had there in the first half and do it again here second.
If you would, Coach, tell the fans out there who the Rail Splitter captains are this year.
Oh, the captains for this year's team, both Carson boys, Kanai and Keon, they're both captains, along with the quarterback Darren Stevens and Tate Johnston.
All right, those are some good football players, no doubt, for the Rail Splitters. They're out on the field now, and they're road white uniforms with the white helmets and the green numerals, and they're ready to go. And the Lions are talking it over. The officials going to their positions, and we got 12 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go here in the second half. I want to thank Grau Incorporated for the halftime show. And now we get ready for the kickoff, and that's sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. So you can drop by both of those businesses. Kind of rare. 1905 North Kickapoo, Grau Incorporated, 1909 Chicago Street Rentals out there on North Kickapoo. Angel Harrow going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. Try to pick up some of the guys on the defensive charge out there. I see Frank Sanders and Christian Brown and Ryan Frugier also out there. For the Rail Splitters is Jaden Gully and who else is out there on the kickoff team? Kyle Keeler for the Rail Splitters, along with Peyton Bunner. As Angel Harrow will boot it away. He does all the kicking for the Rail Splitters. Here it is, a long kick, and going to come down at the 10, and they drop it, but it bounces forward for the Lions, and one of their players, sure hands guys, grabbed it around the 23-yard line. They got lucky there. That kick bounced right off the receiver's chest and bounced about 15 yards ahead.
Yeah, it went right into his hands, too, thankfully for the Lions to get it, and he went down to the ground in a hurry, but they've got it on, what'd you say, Bob, the 23-yard line?
Yes. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Lions. That play took 4 seconds. Baden out of the backfield. He's got 3 receivers here on the near side. Throws it out in the flat. It's received and caught, and good job there on the tackle. The guy that came in and finished him off was Tate Johnston, but the first guy there that held him up was Kyle Keeler. Keeler was the first guy there, held him up, and then he was just polished off by Tate Johnston.
It's one part of the game where the Lions had just a little success in that first half. We said 4 for 7 passing the ball in there. They just completed first down here, first play of the second half.
At their own 33-yard line. Baden's got it. Rolls out to his left. Good coverage there, but he catches the pass. Good coverage for the Rail Splitters there by Jaden Gully, and then the tackle was made by Kobe Glenn.
Yeah.
But no gain on the play, and that was because of the good coverage.
Good coverage and a nice tackle there after the catch.
So basically, might have lost a yard on that. 2nd and 11. Baden has got the snap. Hands off. Holy smokes. 2 Rail Splitters there and a fumble.
No, he's down. They said he's down, but Owen Grant was in there and someone else.
Frank Sanders.
Yeah.
Sanders was the first one there, and then Grant really popped him, and he fumbled it.
They said he was down, though, so they're going to retain the possession, but they lost some yardage on that play back inside the 30 to about the 28, about 5-yard loss.
3rd down situation for the Lions. Stefan Baden out of the backfield. 3rd and 15. He's got the snap. Wants to throw. Short pass over the middle.
Oh, almost had it.
That was
Gully.
Yeah, Jaden Gully. He almost had it. And then Frank Sanders came over and had a shot at it. But they didn't get it. But it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah. So I think they're going to play. Yeah, it was so close to an interception. He had it and juggled it, and then it finally hit the ground. But, yeah, good coverage by the Railers. And you know the Lanphier Lions are going to try to throw a little more because that's where they've had some success.
So Logan Payne going to punt it away for the Lions. I was trying to find out who the long snapper is, but they didn't give me that information. Here's the snap, low snap. He's going to run with it again, and 2 Railers there. The first one there was big Frank Sanders. Wrapped him up. You're not going anywhere, young man. We're taking the ball from you here at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it. Compliments of Frank Sanders.
Yeah, a little surprised to see him run on that time, Bob, on 4th down. We've seen him do it before, and the Railers were kind of maybe cautioned against that. They were watching for that, and he didn't get much of a start after he made. There was a little slow snap that maybe slowed him down, but the Railers got it deep in Lanphier territory here.
Sanders is a junior. He'll be around next year, 6'4", 205. Stevens out of the gun. Keon in motion. Takes it off the right side. He's picked up maybe 3 or 4 yards there off the right side. Out front blocking for him were Joe Dom and Tate Johnston.
He got him on about the 18. He only got about 3 on that run.
2nd down for the Rail Splitters. Stevens goes to the sideline. Gets his play from head coach Silkowski. How many years has Coach been here now?
I think it's 7th or 8th. I'm not sure. 7th maybe. Maybe 8th.
Jace Washam up over the football. Rail Splitters ready to go. Stevens got a man in motion, and that is...
Look at the block, and nice blocks.
Very nice. Kanai down inside the 5. Took 2 guys to take him out of bounds.
Well, you got some nice blocks out there on the perimeter, and everybody had a guy on him, and Kanai just had to read it and run by him, and he did a nice job inside the 5.
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. And that's 1st and goal for the Rail Splitters at the 4. Compliments of that nice blocking and that heads-up running of Kanai Carson. He runs straight up. He's always looking for an advantage. Stevens wears the number 12, the fine quarterback for the Rail Splitters. Hands off to Keon off the right side into the end zone, untouched. Nice blocking. He drove a small pickup truck into the end zone.
He didn't get touched.
Wide open.
There's a nice space to run,
41-0 in favor of the Rail Splitters, and that is a Joseph Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Angel Harrow will attempt. Poole will snap it. Aiden Crane will do the placement. Nice snap. Oh, now bounces up off the ground, and Harrow couldn't get the kickoff. Actually, the snap was a little behind Crane, and he just couldn't get it down quick enough.
It was high and behind him, as you said, and he tried to get it down in a hurry, and it bounced off the ground. Yeah, that was not much of a chance there to get it off.
And the clock is off and running. It is now a running clock. The Rail Splitters lead at 41-0, so it's going to be a really quick second half.
Yeah, I didn't know they started it like that. I thought it was... But whatever.
Well, we're not.
I thought it was after. Yeah, I thought it was after the kick.
They just let us sit up here and talk.
That's right.
So we get ready for a Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Perry Weinbrenner, the nicest guy in Lincoln, out there running the show. Angel Harrow will kick it off. The Lanphier Lions all the way back at the goal line. Harrow, a cool customer. He'll do his 2 steps to the side. His little grapevine move. And here's the boot. Nice, man. He got all of that one. All the way into the end zone.
Nice kick.
Man, he teed off on that. The winds are crosswinds. I don't know if that was any help at all.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit. He's been kicking it deep most of the time. I had a short one earlier, but yeah, he's got a nice leg. He kicks it.
Blasted it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lanphier Lions.
I wonder.
Their quarterback is Stefan Baden, he's 6'3", 170. He's a junior, so he's getting some experience this year.
Yeah, like we said at the pregame, Bob, that they're inexperienced. They have some young kids out there, and it shows. And hopefully they'll get some experience and be a little better.
They've got some talent. Baden, here comes Owen Grant. He doesn't get him, but the next man does. That's a sack there by Jaden Gully. Grant set it up. He was the first guy back there, and then Gully took him down for a big loss back around the 11-yard line.
Been really impressed with the penetration the Lincoln defense makes on those kinds of plays. They get past the line of scrimmage into the backfield and just forces Lanphier to do some things they really don't want to do, and they can't find any running room sometimes.
Put them in the hole, 2nd and 19. Man in motion from the wide receiver position, fakes the handoff. Now he hands it off to his fullback. And he got out maybe 2 or 3 yards. Quite a few rail splitters there. They're celebrating over the tackle. The first guy there was number 51 for the rail splitters, Tate Johnston.
Lewis Smith with the carry. Number down the line.
Yes, it's nice to see the enthusiasm out there by that Railer defense too. They make a play and they congratulating each other and just doing it's a nice team effort out there.
3rd and 16 at the 14. They were slapping each other on the helmet. Here's a long pass up the middle and tipped away. The man on the coverage there for the rail splitters was Kenai Carson. Kenai Carson went up for the jump ball on the football, and it wasn't meant to be for the Lions.
It was a Shaughnessy Hatchet. He's 6'4", trying to make that catch, and he went up and got a paw on the ball, got a hand up there on it. He just couldn't quite bring it in. But he's 6'4". He's a nice big receiver to throw to.
So they're going to have to punt it away, 4th down. They've brought in a new punter. This is Fishburne. He usually does the kickoffs. Fishburne's a big guy, 200-pound type man. He'll boot it away. Long count. No, now the official waving it off. I don't know what he's doing.
Something called timeout.
Timeout in favor of the Lanphier Lions. Lincoln Rail Splitters lead at 41-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
Back here at the action, Memorial Stadium in the capital city of Springfield, Lincoln and Lanphier. And Lincoln leads this one 41-0. 4th and 16. Fishburne is going to punt it away for the Lions. Fishburne, nice end-over-end kick, and no rail splitters back. They're just going to let it roll dead into Lincoln territory, and it's going to be downed at around the 37-yard line, and that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. The rail splitter's going to take over 1st and 10 at around their own 37, 38-yard line. Next week we'll be back home, Coach.
Yeah, first home game of the season.
Yeah, in the friendly confines, and our second year of our new press box there.
Yeah, that'd be nice, and we'll be hosting the Eisenhower Panthers next week.
All right, out of Soy City, the original home of the Chicago Bears, Decatur.
That's right.
Now they spotted at the 38, 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Quickly moving second half now with the running clock. Only 5:20 left in the third quarter. Wash them up over the football. Tight formation. Man in motion. They hand it off to him. That's a new running back in there, and he's hit just across the line of scrimmage. That was Aiden Fry. he had a nice tackle earlier in the game.
Yeah, Aiden Fry is a 5'10", 160-pound junior, so he's going to get some playing time here this second half.
Running some new players in and out. Coach talking to one of them on the sidelines.
That's Lucas Melton, a sophomore.
All right, here they go. Darren Stevens still in there at quarterback. Wing formation, of course. Second down, man in motion. They hand it off. No, that isn't. Stevens is out of there. That was Kyle Keeler.
That was
the quarterback is Lucas Melton. Sophomore.
I think he carried the ball. I think that's who got the handoff, I thought he was a wingback. We got to look a little closer and see who's out there. Melton, yeah.
I thought he was the quarterback handing off to Keeler, but I could be wrong. Ball at the Lincoln 45-yard line. 3rd and 3 now for the Rail Splitters. Trying to pick up who those guys are in there. 71 is Ryan Lichenwalter. He's in there. Ryan Lichenwalter is a senior, 6'6", 300. The center looks to be Shun Hicks.
Melton's a wingback over here.
Here's the snap, man in motion.
That's 42 quarterback. 42 is Lucas. Oh, Lucas, there's 2 Meltons.
2 Meltons.
Or is there? Yeah.
Lucas Melton and another Melton.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Maybe I had the wrong guy there.
I didn't see who he handed it off to.
Who's number 10? That's Keeler.
That's Keeler. He might have handed it off to him twice.
Yeah, I think he had.
Also in there for the Rail Splitters.
Hey.
Walkendorf's still in there.
We'll get our act together here, Bob.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Jaden Gully's still in there for the Rail Splitters. And as I mentioned before, I think Shun Hicks is the center now, number 77.
Okay.
He's a sophomore, 5'10", 220.
So Lucas Melton's a sophomore quarterback, backup quarterback here.
Also in there is Adams.
This is 22 with the ball.
And that is Adams. Lakin Adams, sophomore, 5'8", 130. And now the new quarterback goes over to the sideline. 2:28 left in the third quarter. Lincoln leads at 41-0. Also in there for the Rail Splitters is number 8, and that is Braithen Whiteman. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 145. And coming out of the lineup is Kyle Keeler. Logan Wackendorf. Okay, that's Evan's brother in there.
Yeah.
Logan Wackendorf's a junior, 5'10", 250. The wide receiver here on the near side is Braithen Whiteman. Here's the snap and the handoff.
Oh.
Got nailed right in the middle of the field. We'll try and pick up who that is.
It's
is that Lakin?
Lakin Adams, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lakin Adams, a sophomore.
Yeah, he just got past the line of scrimmage, and he got popped pretty good by a linebacker.
One of the big guys.
Might have got a yard out of it. It's going to be 3rd and about 1 on the 43-yard line of the Lions.
Jaden Gully has stayed in there for the Rail Splitters. He's a junior, 5'11", 180. He's a starter. And big Ryan Lichenwalter, senior, 6'6", 300. And here comes our quarterback in. That's Lucas Melton checking into the lineup.
You got to hurry to get this one off.
Aiden Crane split wide to the right. Man in motion. He gets the handoff.
He juggled it, but he's got it.
He's got a first down. That is Aiden Fry with a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. We're in the red in the third quarter. 50 seconds left. Rail Splitters lead it 41-0 as they move the chains.
He hustled to get out there to the outside, Bob, and that got the first down for him. Got around the corner and picked up nice yardage for a first down to the 38.
Showed some good speed there.
This is good to see these young kids getting some playing time here at the varsity level.
Yeah. Lucas Melton may be the heir apparent to Darren Stevens. Melton looks along the line of scrimmage. Now man in motion. Hands it to him. He's caught in the backfield by about 4 or 5 Lions. That is Lakin Adams.
Looked like he had a chance to turn it up where he might have got some yardage, but he instead tried to bounce to the outside, and it filled in a hurry and closed on him and lost a couple yards on the play.
And that's the end of the third quarter, Coach, with the score. Lincoln Rail Splitters 41, Lanphier Lions 0. We'll be back after this.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Second and 15 for the Rail Splitters in Lanphier territory at the 41-yard line. Man in motion. Here's the snap and the handoff off the right side, and he's caught in the backfield. That's Aiden Fry. Fry, and now going to the sideline, Lucas Melton to get the play from Coach. A loss of a deuce on the play. So it's going to be third down for the Rail Splitters, about 3rd and 15 as we start this fourth quarter. And the Rail Splitters, a great first half, lead at 41-0.
Yeah, it was 35-0 at the half, and they scored a touchdown there early in the third quarter to get us to a running clock. And now a lot of the younger kids are getting some good playing time.
You know, now that I think of it, it's kind of a breezy afternoon. I don't know if that affected those passes or not.
Oh,
could have a little bit.
It could be a little bit, yeah.
They were into the wind. I didn't think of that. Here's the snap and the handoff. Off the left side, good blocking. Ooh, and some yardage. Got hit hard at the end, though. That was Lakin Adams.
There's a late flag.
Late flag. Lakin Adams on the handoff from Melton.
He had a nice run and then got a nice tackle there by this linebacker coming through, and then a little altercation here. Maybe a couple linemen got into it. I don't know what the flag is going to turn out to be.
Checking in for the Lanphier Lions, Jerry Brown, 6 foot 280.
That's against the Lions.
Also checking in for the Lions is number 50, Jaden Crowder. Oh, no, is that right? It is.
Yeah.
No, that's Jalen Crowder, and now they're going to step it off. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Ball spotted just across the 20 at the 19. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Melton's got the play, and he's back in the lineup. Number 42, rare number for a quarterback. Melton's got the snap. This time he hands it off, and the Lions are there. The student body for the Lions, Lakin Adams, tried to go up the middle, and they were there.
Well, that's a standard play for the Railers there, and it's been good for them. But that time the defense for Lanphier came up and stopped him for no gain.
In there for the Rail Splitters, number 55, Caleb Zirkelbach, a sophomore, 6 foot 225. Let's see if they protest that pronunciation. Zirkelbach. Sort of like Verderber. Sophomore, 6 foot 225. Big guy. 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. He's up on the line. Melton's got this high snap, pops up out of his hands. He hangs onto it, and the flag on the play. He runs out of bounds out on the track. And an excellent track here at Lanphier.
Oh, yeah.
Memorial Stadium. Holding against the Rail Splitters. That'll take it back towards Lincoln. They're going to take it back north.
There's another game here on this field tonight, Bob. Springfield is hosting, trying to think who they play. They're U-High tonight.
U-High, okay. Our friends from the north. 60-mile bus ride for them.
Ball is back on the 29-yard line, second and long for the Railers. 8 minutes, 8:10 left in the period.
Taking their time in the huddle. Well, they haven't started the play clock.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Now he's starting it. 25-second play clock.
There it goes.
7:56 left for this game. And then we'll be back home against Decatur Eisenhower. Decatur Eisenhower. Named after General and President Decatur Eisenhower.
And they were playing Jacksonville last night.
There's the snap and the handoff. Quick handoff and not going anywhere.
No, that was...
Is that 5?
Yeah.
Yep. Aiden Fry.
He got hit pretty good on that.
Yeah. The ringing the cowbells here at Lanphier. They haven't had much to cheer about today. 3rd down now for the Rail Splitters, and as Coach told you, long.
There was a lot of games last night that were played but were delayed, and I'm not sure they weren't all finished, so I think there's some games being played today to finish up just like this one, although we didn't get started last night.
Yeah, SHG was getting beat over in Peoria, what, 21-7?
So that's the last I heard, yeah, and I never saw a final on that.
Melton out of the gun. He's got a man in motion, hands it off to him. That's Lakin Adams.
Run with that
stick.
On
the wide boom, he got busted. Lakin Adams pops right back up. That was 3rd and 23. Santez on the tackle. Now it's going to be 4th down for the Rail Splitters.
That was a nice run. He got some good yardage out of that. It's still 4th and long, but...
Lanphier's got some big guys checking in now. Number 77, Kamar Abbey. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 260. 6:17 left for the game. Fourth and 14 for the Rail Splitters at the Lions' 24-yard line. Melton's got the snap. No, he keeps it. And he's taken down in the backfield. So the Lions will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. 5:50 left for the game.
That's a turnover on downs. 1st down, Lions.
The Lions, I don't know who they play next week, but we'll find out here in a second.
Glenwood.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Right back here at Memorial Stadium.
I might have forgot that on purpose. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. 5:20 for the game. Lincoln leads it 41-0. New quarterback in there for the Lions. There's the pass. He got a complete pass along the sideline and a 1st down before he's taken out of bounds.
It looked like from here. Looked like after the catch, the Railers had him cornered there, but he got loose and went up the sideline for an extra 10 or 12 yards.
I think that's Charlie Ramirez. He's a senior. That's the new quarterback in there. Charlie Ramirez is 5'8", 160. Here's the snap to Ramirez. Hands off in the backfield. And he's wrapped up. Nice tackle by, is that Angel Harrow?
Angel Harrow is in on the tackle, yes. Yeah. Nice open field tackle.
Here we go. That's, we got 5 yards to go for the 1st down markers. Charlie Ramirez got the snap. He's got another completion, but they're not going to get the first down. Nice tackle out there for the Rail Splitters.
That was it was Lakin Adams, I think, on the tackle.
Lakin Adams. Yep, you're right.
He came up from a secondary spot and made a nice wrapped him up and took him down.
Third, I think about 3 for the Lions. The Lincoln 49-yard line. 3:40 for the game. Lincoln Rail Splitters lead at 41-0. Man in motion. Ramirez has got the snap. Hands off.
Fumble.
And Lincoln looks like they got it. The man that caused the fumble was number 13 for the Rail Splitters. That's Jaden Gully. Yeah. Knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah. But Lanphier retained possession. They got to it just before the Railers. But, yeah, it was a nice hit to create the fumble to begin with.
Somebody shook up for the Rail Splitters out there.
Uh-oh. Let's see, who is that?
Might have got hit on a block. And that ends up being a first down for the Lions. They stop the clock at 3:18. And the Railers lead at 41-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
Kyle Keeler?
Yeah.
But he's up on his feet, which is good. He's a junior. And walking off to the sidelines. Or is that number 8? Or it's 10?
That's 10.
That's 10, okay. All right, here come the Lions out. They got a 1st and 10 after they recovered their own fumble at the Lincoln 46-yard line. And they should be starting the clock here pretty soon. 3:18 on the game clock. Lincoln leads at 41-0. They got to get all the paramedics and everybody off the field. Now here we go. Now the clock starts. Here's the snap to Charlie Ramirez. Throws it over the middle. He's got another completion. And that was complete to Shaughnessy Hatchett. 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3 for the Lanphier Lions with 3 minutes left in the ball game.
I think Lanphier is going to take away from this game that maybe their key is going to be passing the ball. They've had some success throwing the ball here this afternoon.
Charlie's done a good job here. Now he rolls out to his left. Ramirez, chipped away. Nice play there. That was number 32 for the Rail Splitters, Court Pentecost. Court Pentecost with a nice play there. Almost picked it off.
He's a 5'9", 130-pound junior. Yeah, he was in good position there.
Had that well played. So it'll make it 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Lions completely refurbishing their school also. Charlie Ramirez out of the gun. He's got the snap. He wants to pass again. He's got time, and he's got another completion, and that is to
fumbled
Carter 9, and then a fumble. Looks like picked up by Jaden Gully.
They got to call him down, or what? I think that was Pentecost on that first hit again.
And I took my eyes off of it looking down to see who the receiver was.
Yeah, and the ball came out, but it's hard to see who they're going to give it. I guess Lanphier is going to retain possession.
4th and a yard for the Lions. Minute 34. Charlie Ramirez on the near side hash mark. He's got the snap. Quick throw. He's got another completion and a first down. Nice job there by the Lions. That's number 30 on the completion. That was Torian Rice. Torian Rice, 6 foot 150. And he caught the ball at the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions.
And this is deep as they've been all day in Lincoln territory.
Charlie Ramirez now rolling out to his right. He's got time, got some good blocking, and he didn't complete the pass. Good coverage. 3 rail splitters all around the intended receiver. They may get another playoff, maybe a couple plays. Depends on how fast they move. 43 seconds for the game. Lincoln leads it 41-0. We'll be back home at Hanlon Field next Friday night against Decatur Eisenhower Panthers. Charlie Ramirez got at least one more play left in him. High snap, he grabs it. He wears the number 12. Cross the middle. Another first down. Got a big receiver there. Finally taken down.
That's Shaughnessy Hatchett as a receiver, and he's made some nice catches. He's a big 6'4", 210 receiver, and he's made some nice catches out there today.
They stop the clock. Timeout Lions. They stop the clock so they get one more play.
They want to try to get a touchdown. You can't blame them for that. They've made a nice drive here, getting down the field, and
well, you got to go to Hatchett. Jump ball.
You would think that's the key.
Yeah.
Throw it to him, and
he's 6'4", 210. Good target for the quarterback. Well, it's been a fun broadcast. Rail Splitters played a great game. Got that touchdown early in the second half, and then they brought in the subs, and everybody's having fun playing out there. And they call timeout with 8.8 seconds left. This is the big play they're working on. Lions coming back out on the field, and here comes the Rail Splitters. Charlie Ramirez he's got the play, and his teammates. Let's see how the Rail Splitters react. Hatchett's way over in the right side of the end zone. Now they're going to throw it up. Caught. And that was to
30.
Torian Rice. Touchdown, 6 points for the Lanphier Lions. They deserve a little bit of joy. They ran the cowbells. Their faithful came out. Not a whole lot of them, but they came out. Oh, now there's a flag.
Oh, what's going on?
Probably some misbehavior after the touchdown. 3.1 seconds left on the clock. Now it's 41 Lincoln Rail Splitters, 6 Lanphier Lions. And the official coming to the sideline to talk to the head coach of the Lions. Seeing what he wants to do. Never a dull moment on Lincoln Rail Splitter football.
Yeah, that penalty was on the Railers, though, because looking at where they placed the ball here for the extra point, it's half the distance to the goal. So whatever the penalty was, it was against the Railers.
Now let's see.
Well, maybe a little frustration there from the defense giving up a score at the end of the game, but
are they going to go for 2?
Yeah, I think they might not have a kicker. You never know.
Yeah, they're going for 2. Charlie Ramirez, there's the snap.
He's got
a handoff. That's number 11. He's going to go. 2 points. That's Raymond Lewis Smith in for the 2-point conversion. Raymond Lewis Smith. He is a senior, 5'9", 175, and he took it in. And there's still, Lincoln's got 3.1 seconds with the football.
Yeah,
41-8 the score.
Nothing more than a kickoff here, so.
And that'll be it. And the kickoff will be sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Illinois. And look at the guy that scored the touchdown. He's not going to give that football up. He's not going to give it back to the official. I don't blame him. He's coming to the sideline with it. That's who is that? I got Raymond Lewis Smith. I'm just going to take that football home. Might be the only touchdown of my career.
You never know.
Okay, Rail Splitters out on the field now. They're ready to go. They want to get this over with and get on the bus. Get a nice meal. Get some steaks. Fishburne going to kick it off. Kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Let's see who gets the football for the Rail Splitters here. One of the guys back for the Rail Splitters is Court Pentecost. Fishburne might try an onside kick so they get it back.
Well, clock will still run. Nobody's going to get a playoff here.
Boom, he boots it away, and the rail splitter's just going to let it roll dead.
That'll start the clock.
That's it.
Keep the clock running. There you go.
They keep it running.
That's it.
Who's the last guy on the football for the rail splitters? I think that was Kobe Glenn. Yeah, Kobe Glenn, and that's the final score. Final score: Lincoln Rail Splitters 41 and the Lanphier Lions 8. We'll be back in a minute to wrap it up.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Okay.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Saturday morning. I imagine we're in the afternoon by now. The Rail Splitters win it 41-8 in the opening game here on the refurbished Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, dominating game by the Railers that set the tone in that first quarter through the first half. Went in at halftime with a 35-0 lead, Bob, and did some impressive things out there for the first game of the season. As someone said, welcome back to the Central State 8. It's a good way to get back into the new conference, the old conference. Now it's a new conference for us. But then Lincoln added on one more touchdown early in the third quarter at 9:35 on a 4-yard run by Keon Carson. Got us into the running clock, and that's got a lot of playing time for some of the underclassmen, and that was always nice too.
And the Lions had a little bit of fun there at the end. They got their touchdown on their 2-point conversion to make the score 41-8. Of course, we want to thank all our fine sponsors, and of course you fans out there. I want to thank Joe Lee for engineering back at the station, and for the great Lloyd Kirby engineering here on site. He makes sure that Coach Ken Schweitzer and I are on the air before the game. And I want to thank my partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer. He just had a knee surgery, and so I had to drive him here and carry his bag for him. But it was a pleasure. So I hope you heal up quickly, Ken.
Hey, thanks. I'm getting there, and I'll probably be driving the next time.
All right, and final score, all we can say is 41-8. The Rail Splitters win it. Bobby V reporting for Lincoln Rail Splitter football. We'll see you next weekend at Hanlon Field as we go up against Decatur Eisenhower. Thanks for listening.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual, and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com present Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Rail Splitter Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is an SBA preferred lender and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butter Burger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.